Hi, it's Burn Hazard again with a new video. Now, a couple different things here. I am recording this in the beta, so this content is not live yet. I'm going in, I always said in the last video I was going to do wind serpents. Well, I probably will get around to that, but right now my friend had some certain special requests, so none of this content is live. This is the beta. If you do not want spoilers, I suggest you stop watching this video now. I will not be doing any quests. My hunter here is only 113. I have not done the quest because I don't want to spoil it entirely. I mainly wanted to see how its functionality and beast skins and places looked. Alright, I apologize for not getting this done sooner. I've had massive technical difficulties between my in-game recorder, the Screencast-O-Matic, and Petopia. I don't know what's going on with those. But here we are. I am in Zandalar, the Zandalar zone. Currently, I am actually in the VolDune area. Now, that's the top area up here, where I'm hoping to find some of your cobras, but like I said, I hadn't actually seen some. The main area is where you start out is Zul'Dazar, and you will start out actually in this area. I actually came down along the coast trying to make the last videos, and yeah, due to technical difficulties, it didn't work. So I'm just starting up here, and we'll see how far we can get. Now, right here along the coastline, that's the Alliance base, so kind of being careful. You would have wanted to see some of the crab skins. Oi, scrabs. I think I'll name one of them Scrab just for the heck of it. And I will not be keeping any of the skins, of course. It's beta, so you know, won't be keeping anything, period. But yeah, this is just for your references, so I'm not really bothering with setting up the pet parts. Okay, so this is what the crab skins look like. These are not actually live yet. I have looked around for them. The only live things were the battle pet skins that I have found so far. So these were not actually implemented in the last patch. It is Tuesday. The Week of Thorns has been launched. I have not gone into the live version yet because, yeah, I'm trying to get this video done for my friend like I said I would. This guy is really cute. I love the pinchers. I love the streamlined effect. They put a lot more effort into it visibly. And I don't know, it made me love crabs again. They're so cute. Now, one thing to note, you will have a debuff in this zone show up a lot. It doesn't damage you. It just, well, you'll see it when it comes up. Okay, I'll go ahead and abandon this. There it is. Okay, Eternal Curse of Zemlan. You take increased damage 10%, damage done increased 20%. It only really comes in when you're fighting something. As a hunter, it doesn't really affect you. So I will continue on with nope, that's not mine. Now, they do still have the old skins scattered, you know, in between with the new ones. That is actually a rare. It's a quest thing, but it has a silver dragon, but I killed it last night. So the picture was taken away. But yeah, we have the that's a beetle. New and old, and I managed to get Petopia to work. Again, I do not claim any ownership of this site. It is merely for reference, which is its intended purpose. So what I changed was the ivory one, and you can see the details, of course, look it up. The orange ones and the yellow ones can actually be found, like I said, along the coast here. I found a lot of orange and, well, I'm sorry, but they're lime green to me, but just me. The orange and green can be found along this area, and also kind of wrapping around this area as well. They're scattered, but Vol'Dune at the moment has the white and the spiked. And just over this rise I saw earlier, I apologize again for any hitches and hiccups, satellite internet, and like I said, I'm still having some technical difficulties between the programs not wanting to work very well. Okay, now trap. these things are quite interesting. Okay, fine. You want to evade the trap, I'll just grab you like this. As far as I know, they're pretty easy to tame. There's no real tricks. The head slam doesn't really throw you back, but I think I dodged that. And I want the pet manual. Set up a stay. Stay. Actually, no. Let's move off so I can take a better look at you. Just go back here. Okay, now in the desert, this is another of the beasts I told you I actually liked. This is the Krolisk. Let's see here. K. It's under. Yep, Krolisks. Now, this is the yellow one right there. And, again, these are only going to be found apparently either in Zandalar or Kultiras. I haven't actually explored Kultiras yet. They're a bit, they have the Krokolisk like animation, but it's smoother. It's a little bit more insectoid, and frankly, I'm sorry, but if you remember the original Star Trek Wrath of Khan, the little bug things he pulled out to put in their ears, this thing reminded me instantly of them. As you see, it's got two tails, well, two tendrils and a tail. They're spiked. It has a huge bony carapace, or carapace, however you want to say that. Everybody has a way of pronouncing it. The heads are a bit like, again, Star Trek reference, the Batleth style from Klingons. You can see the size when tamed. It is pretty cool. The colors are cool. Let's see. Play dead. Yeah, it has almost crab-like sounds. So it's kind of a crustacean mix insectoid. Well, crustaceans and insectoids aren't that far apart as far as, you know, the shells and whatnot. So I don't really know how to rate this, but I love them. They are just pretty awesome. But oh, and that's the other thing. In the beta, and in live, Play Dead, that little hunter talent, it used to affect both pets when we had Haiti or Hottie. It no longer does. I think I said this in the last video. But yeah, Play Dead only affects one pet. So you can feign death, you can make your pet play dead, but your secondary pet is still going to have aggro, and it will probably wind up getting killed. And there are some times when you use it that if your secondary pet is still up, yeah, the aggro falls back onto you even though when it dies, even though you have, you know, feigned and successfully. If you still have aggro, sometimes the beasts still attack you once that secondary pet is dead. Okay, so that is the Krolisk. VolDune is actually the best place to get them that I have seen so far. And I will be right back with hopefully another color or another beast for you. Okay, I have found some more beasts for you. I'll ignore people running by. These are the beetles, and I have not seen these, oops, wrong one. I've seen these active in the live yet. I don't know if we're actually going to have these things place. There's like a couple that I have seen with the new skins in VolDune live version. However, a lot of these skins have not yet been released as far as I know because I have not seen them, but I haven't actually been looking for beetles. However, here you are with a close-up here. And let's get this out of the way. This is one of the new beetle skins, and as you can see, it's very twitchy as far as the antenna goes, but they look more like legs to me. Oh well. Very awesome coloration. This is a red and white one, I believe. Let's see what Petopia says about the beetles. Yeah, many of these have been released, but there are still a lot of the older versions still here. These are apparently live as far as Petopia knows. There's no longer a division, but I have seen a lot of the classic looks too. This one is actually still active in live, unless they missed some, I believe. But supposedly these are all retired, and these are the new looks. Um, Again, apparently these are in the live areas, so you can look those up as you see fit. This would be this one, the red and gray, and the patterns are all varied, all different, but like I said, I've seen most of them. See, the brown and black ones that were on the coast look like the old skins, so I don't know if they're actually keeping both the retired looks or not. However, I do have to say I love the patterning on these guys. If I can back up just a little bit. There's a bunch of different colors here to be tamed. Again, though, anything that does not have a health bar underneath is going to be untamable. So while I couldn't tame that one, this has the same skin. I can tame that one. That's what I did. You know, the pink and the black spotted. Just do a kind of a pass over real quick. Very fidgety, very twitchy. The antenna at least have a lot more life. I really like the white and black. That's not a tameable one. There's the tameable one. But as you can see, there's a bunch of color variations tameable here. And this is Carapace Ridge or whatever. I'm not that far from the coast still, kind of making my way into the general area. So I will be back with you as soon as I find you another beast. I would do the albatross and the vultures, but try to stick to your request list, so be right back. Okay, just a quick peek. This is a battle pet. It's well, not a battle pet, but it's one of the battle pet skins. They're cute. But I found you a reddish crab. So this one's been cooked, more or less. He's got green eyes and yeah, so that's how it's a bit inland area, not that far from Carapace Ridge. It's around the Temple of Devoted. But yeah, there's one of your red ones, so just so that you had a little better idea of the shading. I can't wait to see the other crab skins, like the jeweled one and stuff, what they did with that. So just a quick glimpse of... Oh, this is one other thing. Unfortunately, these critters, they're beasts, alpacas. I don't personally like llamas, but you know, they actually put alpacas in this game. Okay, how about you guys get my pets out of the way here? Yeah, they do have alpacas. There's just one small problem. Cannot be tamed. So yeah, apparently if I would think that if Blizzard ever allowed these to be tamed, we could tame camels too, because they're basically the same thing. But they are so cute. Now you will, these are skinnable. This is not, my hunter's not a skinner, but these are skinnable. They do drop meat, and you'll find a bunch of troll refugees and whatnot leading these around in the far east side. It just shocked us to see this when I was showing my friend around here. But yeah, there's the alpacas, and actually right here is another beast that we did not discuss. And no, that is not riderless. The people just... maybe it is. I don't know. But over here is... I honestly don't know why the heck they put these in. It's a troll hippopotamus, more or less. We're salt scale river beasts. Now, the babies, of course, are not tameable, but we shall see. Now, these are basically the same thing as the river beasts that we saw in Draenor. Let's see where would they be? River beasts. Yep, these are in the same family. They just have a different look. The one that I tamed is the rusty one, I believe. And I don't know. The rubber beasts always looked cool, but these, it's kind of like a cross between Hippo and Eeyore in most cases, it seems. However, I will move up here a little bit. Okay, go position there and stay put. That won't work. Okay. The secondary pet thing does become a bit annoying because the move to sends both of them over there. So we got him to stay. And here is a slightly closer look. As you can see, just basically a troll version of a hippo. I don't know if this is actually going to be tied into a druid form of any type. I wouldn't think so. There's a lot better creatures for trolls to turn into for druids, but yeah, that's the river beast. Okay, and I will be abandoning that one because this is one pet I'm probably not going to tame at all. They look cool. They're just not a look that I want to tame. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I caught another Crowlusk. This one is it's almost basically an albino skin. Got the pink eyes where the rest of it is bone white with pinkish tan shadowing. It is more undetailed as far as coloration goes. It's more of a plain, if you want the Forsaken would probably love this because it looks like a pile of bones. And really, yeah, Forsaken Hunter this would match them as far as theme very well. The thing about this zone is you'll come across like huge conglomerations of aggressive mobs and then there's patches of absolutely nothing but emptiness. So most of it is huge aggressive mobs clumped together, but then there's a lot of open space where you can run around free and won't see anything for like 5-10 seconds as you're running or riding. So it's really interesting zone. That is the white one, and I think that there is actually another version of the white one that will be coming out as well, because I think I tamed two different ones before. Yeah, okay, so this is the albino one, and the teal gray one is here as well. Maybe it's the blue. I gotta find the area where I tamed the other one. But, so that's another Crowlusk, and I'm going to see if I can't... Well, you know what, I'll just dismiss this one so we can compare them. And I'll see if I can't find the shade of the other skin I think I saw. Be right back. Okay, so, sorry, I started to record this one earlier and noticed that I had forgotten to turn my headset back on, so there was no narration. But, okay, so this is the black-skinned Crowlusk. It is, as you see, a rare and apparently a quest mob. You will find it at the northeastern area of this white salt lick thing. Now, because it is a rare, you are going to have other people coming after it. However, it has a huge, super fast respawn time. You can kind of ignore the guys to the side. And let's see if this guy's gonna attack or let me tame it. Whoops. Okay, that guy's going to kill it, so I will just move off to the side and I'll let him do his thing, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, we shall try this again. Unfortunately, you will have a bunch of people being rude and coming along to kill it, even though they see you're trying to tame it. So, alright, I got it tamed, and as you saw, the corpse literally not even 5-minute wait on the respawn. So let's get this up here and pet. Stay. Alright, so this is the black skin of the Corlusk. It's got sandy pale eyes. It actually has they're not really beads, they actually have depths and different, like a little bit like brass buttons that got rubbed and worn. This is not that much different than the bone one I saw, that I showed you, and yeah, the blue one that I saw and tamed, it's no longer in my stables, and they actually took it out of where it was glitched and stuck in a wall. So they apparently fixed that. I don't know if it was supposed to be a blue one or not. Kind of keeping a distance. These two guys are nothing. You basically just target freeze it, because this one, yeah, they apparently do have a knockback that interrupts your tame. So just better to freeze them. And honestly, the other reference for these guys is their heads. If you ever watched Pitch Black, kind of made me think of those creatures too. Anyhow, so that is the black one, and yeah, since I tried trapping it and somebody came along and killed it mid-tame, I looted it so it lost its silver dragon picture. But there is the black basilisk, and it takes a while for Petopia to wake up. There we go. So that's the black one. We've seen this one, this one, this one. Yeah, the beige and teal gray do run around in this area. Just you have to, kind of take a look around to find them. So I've covered almost this entire zone. I'll take another look down here, but I've not seen any cobras. There's no cobras. There's some tarantulas up here. Been in Slithering Gulch, no cobras, so I don't know where they might put in the cobras, but it's definitely not here unless it's like a rare mob that they have hyenas, crowlusks, scorpions, vultures, beetles, albatross, crabs, some other stuff, but yeah, absolutely no cobras so far. Don't know why. So, I will be back with you in another minute. I'll have to wrap this video up here soon, but I will continue another one if everything cooperates. Anyhow, looking for another pet. Okay, these are not actually on your lists of wanting to see, but this is one of the lizards, lizard skins that is coming out. They are pretty much just flat up grab and tame. You don't actually have to freeze it, trap to tame it. So get this down here and just make you stay. Okay. Now, yeah, stick your tongue at me, you silly thing. This is the golden brown one. There are multiple color variations of these guys, and they really do look awesome. They are the Warpstalker skeleton base, but they are a little bit more fluid. The tails arch up and down instead of the scooped ones of Warpstalkers. I like the way they just stick their tongues out like a normal lizard would. So these are the lizard family. And Petopia is lagging a little bit. Pull the lizards up for you. Now the thing is, I believe that the Dimetrodons that you normally saw in Ungoro and Sailbacks and whatnot, they actually do have the new skins currently active in the live version of WoW. However, the ones in Ungoro are untamable, so while they do have the new skins and will be tameable in in BfA launch, apparently they are currently not tameable even though they have the new skins. Let's see if what this says here. Yeah, so the one I tamed is the ochre and black. So it's a nice tan blend. I have not yet seen black and orange. I would love to. I'd love to tame it. In the jungles, you will come across. In fact, the maroon ones are actually on Kultiras. Red and white, I have seen different zones. Blue and yellow, have not seen any of these either. And yes, Dimetrodons. These are going to be tameable in BfA. Unfortunately, they are currently not tameable in, well, at least the Ungoro ones are not tameable as of yet. They apparently have to wait for the BfA launch to be able to tame them, but they do have the new skins. If you want to take a look, I know Syrian Gorge, Blackrock area, Ungoro Crater are good previews if you want to go and see the animations on that. They are the lizard family, which any hunter can tame. Crowlisks are strictly Beastmaster, which of course I am on my little horde elf here. And another thing that I kind of came across suddenly is the wasps. Now, the dire ones are currently in game, that's live. Sturdy wasps, they are these looks. I don't know about the orange, but I have seen definitely these two and the rainbow one here. The bees are, I've only seen the bees over in Kultiras. And like I had told you in chat, depending on your faction, if you go to Kultiras as Horde, you have to be level 120 to be able to tame anything because they do not scale for the opposite faction. And I brought my alliance over to Zandalar, and again, everything is 120. So you literally will have to be the faction for that zone to be able to tame them. They will scale down for you. If you are not that faction, you have to wait till you're 120 and then go over and do it. So that is the lizard. Dropping him off. And I believe I had seen a wasp over here, so I'll just grab one to that you see it. Where'd it go? I'll bet you somebody killed it. And yeah, we're near a VolPira base. I don't know what to think of them. I'll pass, but I'll find you a wasp and probably be the last thing on this video. Be right back. And of course, as soon as I pause the video, of course I find one. Now this is the rainbowish one I was telling you about. As you can see just from the attacks, it's red and gold. The blacks and the greens are in this zone too. If you... I'll get this down here. If you want a black and green one, they do look a bit more subtle, I guess. These things are bright. Definitely something you would think a wasp to be, you know, the bright warning colors. Yeah, that's kind of scary to me. I have a phobia of these things, but I've actually been starting to outgrow it, so I'm able to not completely freeze up or flee when I see a wasp in real life. These things, however, are scary. And I have a lizard attacking me. Let me take care of this real quick. But as you can see, they are pretty cool. And he better go back. And yeah, big stakes. But yeah, so that is the wasp. Wasp's look. Kind of kept many of the features. They are sturdy, they are armored, their stingers are a nightmare, their faces are pinchers, and they have way too many legs. But I actually do like the wasp in this game. I like how the new look. I probably wouldn't keep one though. However, I need to wrap this video up, so I will continue with the second video here shortly, and I'm going to be moving zones. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what you were asking for here. As you can see, we have some gold crocolists, but I will see you in the next video, and hope you enjoyed it. Later.